Getting good grades does not determine your success in life. The same way getting low grades does not mean you will not be successful in life. In class, good grades means something, but outside school, good grades means nothing. So overall, getting good grades or not means nothing to life. You cannot talk about good or bad grades without talking about intelligence. You know, your intelligence is influenced by your genetics or the demands of the surroundings. Getting good or bad grades does not mean anything to life. Why does it matter? How does one know if he or she is intelligent or not? You know, if you think you fall short in intelligence, you have to be taught. You didn't know you were not intelligent until you were taught. You didn't know what intelligence was. But you know something, there is no one intelligent person in this world, not anyone. No one was born with knowledge in his skull. We were all born the same way. So what happens to people? Now before I answer that, let's just look at this. Look at the order of merits. Look at those on top. They have the A's and then the B's. Why don't you have the A's and the B's? So you think you are intelligent and you are not. You didn't know this the first time you set your foot in class. You looked too small, harmless, yet too powerful. You knew you were up to any task assigned to you. You were satisfied by how you were in class. You were taught to sing, dance, play, and write. You know, you were on top of your game. The day came where those who got the A's and the B's were rewarded and applauded. You were told you didn't get the high marks or grades in the quiz and the examination, so you are not going to be rewarded or applauded. You were told you are intelligent and you are not. You are fast and you are slow. You never conceived this at first. In the beginning, you didn't care whether you scored the high marks or not. You never thought your good or bad grades mattered. That bad grades meant you had low cognitive ability. So what happened? You were taught and you learnt it. You heard you are unintelligent and you accepted. The reward was a burden it gave you. You were told you had to get an A before you could get a trophy. You didn't know this until your lecturers, parents and tutors mentioned it to you. Who knows? Maybe they were also taught. So you are growing up thinking, I cannot fit in school because you will produce results which are deficient. Good grades exist in those who think they are unintelligent. Those who get good grades are not thinking of scoring high marks. They are just performing maybe a hobby. The ability to do well is already inside you. You don't need a tutor, a group of colleagues, or a lecturer to know whether you are intelligent or not. You don't need an examination, a medal. You don't even need the A's and the B's to accept that you are intelligent. Now hear me. When you were a baby, without a blackboard or a whiteboard, you learned the language you speak fluently now. That is when your brain was less developed. How come now that you have seen so much, heard so much, touched and felt so much, smelled so much, and tasted so much, you think you are unintelligent? You know something? Stop thinking out of the grades you get in class. Think out of what you know how to do so well. Examination grades were created by men to categorize men. Do you know that your ability to communicate effectively is a form of intelligence? Do you know your ability to sing, to play an instrument, to perform on a stage, even to compose a song or say out a poem is a form of intelligence? Reflect on your actions and understand that that thing you know how to perform well, that skill that you do so well when no one is watching, it's a way of exhibiting your intelligence. Remember when you delivered excellently during your leisure time? This is intelligence. You know, when you are going to school, go with this mindset. My grades should not affect my countenance in class. I make mistakes to see where I'm falling short, so I correct them, never to repeat them again. I get good grades because I learned from my mistakes and I'm not going to repeat them again. The reason I should continue to be in school is so that I'm exposed to the problems of the world and come up with solutions. The reason I would like to get or see good grades in my exams is because I'm investing time, effort, and capital. Know something? You are the best.